Solis was a company founded over 20 years ago doing security in the banking sector. Very focused on small community banks, credit unions, etc. About 6 years ago, we got heavily into incident response. We then became the primary incident response team for CFC Underwriting, a large global insurer. From there, we had done so well doing our incident response work that they ended up acquiring us and became their incident response and managed security arm for the business. As a CISO, I'm responsible for our internal security, and that's critically important for us. But additionally, I run our managed security practice. We're a global MSSP that handles full scope security from technology-based solutions all the way through GRC, consulting, offensive security, etc.
So how does asset intelligence help in that capacity?
Asset intelligence does a couple things for us. As dealing mostly in the SMB space, these companies don't come to us with really any knowledge of what they have within their networks, right? So, I mean, it could be a 3-system network that, you know, they have a 4th system online, but they didn't know it, or it could be 20,000 systems and they really have no hold on what they've grown over time and it's spiraled out of control and they have no idea what's going on. So for us to be an effective cybersecurity partner, we need to understand the lay of the land from their asset inventory, but even deeper than that, what's on the assets, what's going on with the assets, how long have they been online, are they patched, are all the tools on those things, are they up to date? Right? And then the user intelligence behind that, being able to correlate user activity with that. It's weaved throughout everything we do, from our reporting with our clients to our true-ups on our tool sets. And then from a financial perspective, it helps us make sure, one, we're billing customers at the right level because we can do true-ups on those agents. And two, we're able to track if they have fluctuation in usage. So whether systems haven't checked in months or haven't been online in months, but really if they've expanded the business and they've added more systems or users, if they're currently shrinking the business and reducing that, we can affect, you know, how we build them and obviously our costs as a business.
So why did Solis choose Sevco?
There were a couple things that really drove our decision to partner with Sevco. First and foremost, we found a group of people passionate, educated, and had a deep understanding of cybersecurity and some of the challenges, particularly some of the challenges that were faced in asset management, which is, you know, underlies everything we do in the cybersecurity space. Our ability to reach out and ask for a feature enhancement, or, you know, we're bringing on a new tool, can you help us build the integrations for it? Or we need better or different multi-tenancy in the tool. You know, the teams were communicating regularly with my teams, looking at what the requirements are, getting feedback and building those things in. And it's not a, we'll get to you in 6 months. It's a, this is a real need, let's get our teams on it.
So do you have any recent stories from the trenches you can share?
There was a recent Apple vulnerability that came out that some of our tools weren't able to pinpoint all the assets effective within our environments. And with us having Sevco rolled out to every endpoint and every environment we manage, we're able to easily go in and query the environment and figure out where we had vulnerable assets. And then we're able to quickly build a plan on communication to those clients.
So what's your favorite Sevco feature?
Going back to natural language query, that's been fantastic for us. This has allowed our analysts to go in and query data without having to learn, you know, particular search strings, things like that. They're able to find things quickly and easily across the orgs. Secondly, the architecture of Sevco from the beginning was API driven and absolutely critical to our business. One of the things we evaluate now for every tool we look to bring in. The most frustrating thing in growing a business and running a business like this is I have data in a system and I can see it in the UI, but I can't access it programmatically. It makes it hard for us to go in and automate and make things more efficient and be able to reduce that analyst overhead where they can be doing more proactive things for our customers. So Sevco being an API-driven product and API-first architecture has been super critical for us.